Here with Concordia head baseball coach Ryan Dupic after winning the first of two in this 4-game series with Dordt. And what can you say about offense? You were able to get a lot of breathing room in both games. It was a rarity not to score in any of the innings today.
Yeah, offense was great. Really good approaches. Executed their swings really well. Didn't expand the strike zone. Just a lot of really good things. It was fun to see. And obviously, to your point, put us in a really good situation where we kind of had a lot of breathing room and we could try to go be aggressive. And so they, kind of start to run out of things to say about those guys sometimes.
Yeah.
But they did a really good job today.
Yeah, what does it say too when you can do that against a pitcher like Game 1, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the league, and hit him pretty hard?
We have tremendous respect for Kim. His career and his numbers and his performance, stands for itself. You don't really have to convince people much of anything. You see how good of a job he's done. So I thought the guys did a great job executing today, and that's a really good pitcher. And I was glad to see our guys execute as well as they did.
And how about maybe you could mention some of the secondary or guys off the bench that are getting opportunities. You're seeing them in varsity games, a lot of guys too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to get guys a break from time to time. Some of those guys have been out there, and we kind of run a pretty consistent lineup out there, so it's good to get a break. It's nice to see Mikey Welch get off the bench, and Calvin Davis had a good swing, and Kyle Burke got a couple knocks, and so it's just good to see those guys get out and play and make plays. And you always want to have a lot of depth. And I remember a couple of years ago we were playing to go to the World Series, and Alec Blakested's out of the lineup, and Ceballos was hurt. We got Benavides coming off the bench to play shortstop in the game to go to the World Series, and so we got pitchers coming on to throw, and it's like, it's a wide margin, but that's the role Caden McGarsky had 2 years ago when he was a freshman, right about this time of the year. So every inning matters and every situation's important, and it's good to have those guys get out there and get a chance to compete and play.
How do you like the way your pitching sets up? I mean, you like to not have postponed games so they're not bunched together, but you have Tuesday a doubleheader coming up too, so you're going to be using a lot of guys. Yeah,
we are. I think that was a positive of today, was we used Ernie Snyder for 2 innings, but it was only 24 pitches, and he usually bounces back pretty well. And then Quinn Zaborowski, only threw the 1 inning, so we feel like we'll have those guys available again, whether that's tomorrow or Tuesday. Obviously, the starters not so much, but we just wanted to make sure. In a perfect world, we wanted to try to not burn through the bullpen too much, and that's why I was really proud of the starting pitchers today. I think Frankie probably felt like it wasn't his most crisp day, but at the same time, he really grinded through 5 innings and was able to get us deep. And then I thought Caden McGarsky was just excellent today, did a really good job. So, definitely got a lot of games coming up, and so we just gotta keep guys fresh and keep swinging the bats and have our pitchers ready to go when their name's called.